In the heart of the golden savanna, where the grass danced gently with the wind and the stars at night shone like tiny lanterns hung by ancient spirits, there lived a young lion named Maru. Maru was unlike the other lions, not because he was stronger or louder or braver, but because he carried inside him a curiosity bigger than the savanna itself. While other lions roared at sunrise and hunted by sunset, Maru wandered through the plains wondering what dreams were made of, why stars twinkled, and whether the moon was laughing or sleeping when it peeked through thin clouds. Every night, long after the pride had settled beside the cool river to rest, Maru stayed awake, staring at the sky, listening to crickets sing and fireflies blink their glowing rhythm. His mother, Queen Liana, often nudged him gently and whispered, "Sleep, my cub. Even lions need dreams." But Maru always shook his head softly. "I want to see the night dream before I dream my own." One warm evening, when the moon was full and round like a perfect pearl, Maru heard a strange hum drifting across the plain. It wasn't the wind, nor the insects, nor the quiet snorts of sleeping buffalo. This hum felt alive, magical even. It made the fur on Maru's back rise, not in fear but in excitement. He rose quietly, careful not to wake his brothers and sisters curled beside the riverbank, and stepped into the soft glow of moonlight. The hum grew louder, deeper, and almost warm. It came from the Whispering Rock, an enormous boulder the elders always warned cubs about. They said the rock remembered every secret ever spoken in the savanna and whispered them back into the night. No lion dared go there alone. But Maru wasn't like most lions. He followed the hum until he stood before the rock, towering high and carved with deep grooves shaped by storms and time. As he approached, he noticed something unusual, a faint light glowing from a crack near the bottom. His heart thumped as the hum shifted, almost calling his name. Maru. The voice was soft like sand sliding down a dune. Maru swallowed and whispered, "Who are you?" The crack widened, as if opening its ancient eye, and a small, glowing white lion cub stepped out. Its mane shimmered like moonlight made into fur. "I am Lumi," the cub said gently. "I am the lion of the moon." Maru's eyes widened. "Are you real?" Lumi smiled. "As real as your dreams." Maru sat down, stunned, not knowing whether to roar for help or ask a million questions. Lumi looked at him kindly. "You stay awake every night watching the world when it's quiet. You wonder about things other lions never think of. Tonight, your curiosity has opened a door." Maru asked softly. "A door to what?" Lumi flicked his glowing tail and the Whispering Rock shimmered, spreading silver waves over the ground. "A door to the night realm," Lumi said, "a place where dreams live before they find the sleeping." Maru's breath caught in his throat. "I can go there?" Lumi nodded. "Only if you are brave, only if you trust the moon." Without another word, Lumi touched his forehead to Maru's, and the world around them melted into swirling silver mist. When the mist cleared, Maru found himself standing on a path made of stardust. Trees with branches shaped like moons grew on either side. Strange glowing creatures fluttered by, some shaped like birds made of pure light, others like floating bubbles filled with tiny stars. Maru gasped, his paws trembling with wonder. Lumi walked beside him, each step causing tiny silver sparks to scatter. "This is where dreams begin," Lumi explained. "Each night, dreams wander through the night realm until they find their dreamer." Maru saw a dream passing by, shaped like a running zebra but glowing blue with swirling patterns. Another dream looked like a swirling cloud that hummed a lullaby. One dream that floated near Maru looked like a giant rabbit juggling moons. Maru laughed. "Dreams are funny," Lumi nodded. "Some are funny, some are wise, some are wild, and some are broken." Maru looked up. "Broken?" Lumi's glowing eyes dimmed. "A broken dream cannot find its dreamer. It wanders endlessly until someone helps fix it." Before Maru could ask more, a loud shattering sound echoed through the night realm. Lumi stiffened. "That is a broken dream now." Maru followed the sound to find a large glowing shape cracked like glass. It looked like a lion, but its edges were flickering. "Who does this dream belong to?" Maru asked. Lumi sighed. "To your father." Maru froze. His father, King Aragon, was known across the lands for his strength, pride, and fierce roar, but few knew he sometimes woke in the night trembling with a fear he never spoke about. Lumi placed a soft paw on Maru's. "Your father has a fear dream, a dream he tries to hide." Maru stared at the broken glowing shape. "Can I fix it?" Lumi nodded. "Only with courage and understanding." Maru approached the dream gently, feeling its cracks vibrate like frightened whispers. "What is the dream afraid of?" Lumi answered, "Your father fears failing his pride. He fears not being strong enough." Maru swallowed a lump in his throat. He never knew. He touched the dream, and it flickered violently. Lumi whispered, "Speak to it." Maru took a deep breath and whispered, "My father is strong, not because he hunts, not because he roars, but because he protects us, because he loves us, because he cares." The dream slowly brightened. Maru continued, "Even if he falls, even if he gets tired, he is still our king, and I will stand by him." The cracks dissolved. The dream became whole, glowing brighter than before, then floated away gracefully until it disappeared into the night sky. Lumi smiled proudly. "You have healed a dream, a rare gift." Maru felt warm inside, like the moon itself had wrapped him in a soft blanket. But then the ground trembled. Lumi's smile faded. Something is wrong. A huge shadow rose behind the glowing trees. It was shaped like a lion, but far bigger, made entirely of darkness. Its eyes burned like red embers. Lumi whispered, "That is the Nightshade, the eater of forgotten dreams." The Nightshade roared, shaking the entire night realm. Dreams scattered in terror, glowing like fireflies fleeing a storm. Lumi stepped in front of Maru. "Stay behind me." But the Nightshade lunged, its massive jaw opening to swallow them both. Maru, without thinking, shoved Lumi aside and roared. Not loud like his father, not perfect like the older lions, but pure, honest, and full of heart. The Nightshade paused. Lumi looked at him in awe. "Maru, your roar is shaping the realm." The ground beneath Maru glowed. His roar grew stronger, echoing through the silver sky. Light poured from his chest, forming a protective shield. The Nightshade hissed and pushed back, but Maru didn't stop. "You don't belong here," he roared. "Dreams are meant to live, not be eaten." The Nightshade shuddered, cracked, then shattered into smoke that drifted away like a fading nightmare. Lumi touched Maru gently. "You saved the night realm." The world around them began to fade. Lumi whispered, "It's time to return. The night will soon end, and dreams must go home." Maru blinked as silver light wrapped him like a soft cocoon. Before everything disappeared, Lumi whispered, "Remember, Maru, you are not just a lion of the savannah. You are a guardian of the world." Maru opened his eyes and found himself lying beside the river. The sun was rising, painting the clouds. His mother nuzzled him. "You slept deeply." Maru spoke himself. "Yes, I helped him dream." His father When King Aragon leaned down to greet him, Maru felt a faint glow around him, the same glow he saw in the broken dream. His father whispered, "I slept well for the first time in months." Maru's heart warmed. From that night on, Maru still stayed awake sometimes, but now he did it with purpose. When fireflies blinked oddly, he listened. When the wind hummed strangely, he followed. And when the moon shined extra bright, he whispered back to it, knowing he was somewhere watching. Years later, when Maru grew into a strong lion, he never bragged about battles or hunts. Instead, lions came to him and nightmares came to wake. Cubs sought him and shadows scared him. Animals from afar came to share dreams they didn't understand. Maru listened to them all. He never told them how he learned to help dreamers, only that sometimes even the strongest hearts need someone to sit with them in the quiet. And every once in a while, when the moon was a perfect silver circle, Maru saw a glowing cub at the top of the Whispering Rock, smiling proudly before disappearing into the light. Maru understood then. Some lions ruled by strength, some by fear. But he, Maru, the Dream Guardian, ruled by kindness, heart, and the courage to believe in things others never saw. And that is how the savannah slept peacefully, night after night, under the watch of a lion who chased dreams not to catch them, but to protect them.